my name is Beck, and you Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring the little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. So this is Way 31, up to Way 31 of the 48 Ways to Wisdom. 48 ways of acquiring absolute greatness in your life. 48 ways of just empowering yourself, supercharging your life and supercharging yourself. So you can achieve anything that you want to do. 48 ways is a great way of great way of getting there. We're in a period of time right now called the Omer, which goes from the second day of Passover right up to the holiday of Shavuos or Shavuot, depending on how you want to pronounce it. So they're basically from the time the Israelites left Egypt, in the Exodus. When they left Egypt, there was a 49-day period until they got to Mount Sinai, and it was not just a physical journey, but it's also a spiritual journey, and there's spiritual power that is within this 49-day period. You can do incredible things with it, and so we try and focus that and use it the best we can. A great way is to spend a few minutes studying a different one of the 48 ways to wisdom each day. So what are the 48 ways to wisdom? These are 48 ways, as I said, acquiring greatness. It's from a codification of Jewish law called the Mishnah. It's about 2,000 years old. In a tractate called Pirkei Avot, it's a list of 48 ways to acquire greatness. But I'm going to give you the 49th way. What's the 49th way of acquiring greatness? Like, share, and subscribe, baby. All those things will acquire greatness for you or me. One of the two. I'm not sure which. Maybe both of us. But I wouldn't hedge your bets. Also, a comment. But if you could hit the like, share, and subscribe button, all those things are just fan-dabby, double-dozy. Also, go check out my Indiegogo. My Indiegogo is awesome. What can I tell you? It just is awesome. So go check it out today. Fine. Let's get to Way 31. So this was a tricky one. This one was written again for secular college students, secular American college students in the 90s. I think that's the last time it got rewritten, and so it's a bit dated. I mean, the links to this are in the video notes. Also, another link to you can hear like it's a half-hour class of Rabbi Noah Weinberg, who really created the series. This was his go-to thing. Talking about it, he's passed away now of blessed memory. So about 15 years ago. So this way is called Ohev et Hamakom. So love the place. Makom means place. So in Judaism, when they talk about Makom, they're talking about God, right? So how is this accessible to somebody who doesn't believe in God, and what the hell does it mean? That's what we're going to be talking about, because I think it is accessible to everyone, whether you believe in God or not. So what does it mean when we say Hamakom? Why are we calling God Hamakom? Because there's a aspect of God that creates the incredible, the mind-melting, the mind-melting and breathtaking harmony of existence, right? And whether you believe it's created by God or you think it's rudderless, you can still look at this incredible harmony, and you can just have your breath taken away by the awe of it. And it's such an incredible, empowering thing when you think about it. But you got to take a couple of minutes to think about it. So it starts off. It talks about how what is the engine driving this energy source, and it's gratitude, right? And again, if you believe in God, then have gratitude to God. If you don't believe in God, have gratitude that you are in this incredible world. But that's the engine that drives it. So what should you have gratitude for? So I often use this example, right, or to explain the incredible beauty complexity that is creation. And again, it's hard to call it anything other than creation, even if you don't believe in God, right? For example, imagine that you're the first person to land on Mars, right? You land on Mars and you're walking across the Martian tundra, and you come across a box of Legos, right? You go a box of Legos, you're gonna go, somebody might have been here before. You're not going to go, well, that just evolved naturally by chance. That just, it's a complex thing, but it just naturally by chance it evolved, right? You would have to be reasonably insane to have that point of view. Then let's say you find that box of Legos and it was formed into a quite complex diagram or model of a human heart, right? You wouldn't say, well, they just got all these Legos formed by themselves and just fell randomly into that shape and it happened, right? Again, you would have to be completely insane. So then let's say you find an artificial heart, like a functioning artificial heart. You're gonna again, you're not gonna think it's a naturally occurring phenomena, right? So, but when you actually find an actual heart inside an actual body, actually, no, that all just happened by chance. But the thing that makes that idea for me sound quite ludicrous is if you just stop for a second and focus on the incredible beauty and complexity of a human heart, of like how it's an incredible structure, an incredible system, of a million different other systems, all working in incredible harmony. And that system is within another body of systems, all working in incredible. I mean, other than me, obviously, all working in incredible harmony together. And then that's a person. That person, you then put that in an ecosystem, which is breathtaking. You zoom out and you go to the galaxy, planet, and you see everything. Everything works in complete harmony together, and it's insanely complex, and it's wonderful, and it's beautiful. And if you have gratitude for that, if you have gratitude for living in that existence, you get power. It lifts you up. It makes you happier. It makes you more fulfilled, and that is the point. That is the point of the 48 Ways of Wisdom. So develop. You have to develop a love for this thing, and the way you develop it is just take a few minutes and think about it. Take a few minutes and think it through, and you go, wow. Well, I went to art school, and one of the exercises you do there is you have to look at things very, very closely, and things from nature especially, like Picasso, before he became Picasso spent like 10 years drawing pigeons' feet, which are very, very intricate, right? So you look at the intricacies and the breathtaking intricacies of things, you can't help but be blown away by it. So again, you have to develop this. So you develop a love of reality, of God or whatever, through nature. Also, you can develop it through history. The incredible harmony of history is just incredible, and again, for me as a religious person, that's how I do look at history and current affairs. I see the I remember when Obama became president. Right, and that essentially happened because there was a financial meltdown happened at the exact right millisecond to push his campaign over over the top. Because the Republicans at the time were found to be were thought to be responsible for it. So and we see that all the way through history. We see the King of England falling in love with a rather skanky woman, Mrs. Simpson, meaning which would lead him to abdicate the throne, leading to his brother to take over the throne, who then was the perfect person to lead Britain through the Second World War. Right, it was the King and Churchill. They really worked in an incredible tandem together, and that was done by an insane leap of chance, right? Another way to love God is love God through Torah. The Torah is the Bible, and it's an incredibly complex thing. I would say, the complex and beautiful thing, and I think there are many systems like like that you can look at. But again, whatever works best for your theology. If you're an atheist, go check out go to this website. There's a ton of good stuff on there. There's a ton of good and interesting stuff on there. So why is love of God a way to wisdom? Let's see what their bullet points are. Every human has a longing for the transcendental. That is so true, and we deny it of ourselves. And I think that is what causes atheistic systems like communism to always fall, because we all have a longing for a higher spiritual reality, whether we're an atheist or not. Take pleasure in infinite beauty, grace, power, wisdom, and the meaning of the creator or creation, right? Because again, it's hard to call it anything else. People shy away from God because they're afraid it will stifle them. Yet they'll climb mountains for the ultimate transcendental pleasure. Yeah, listen, if I could take a Bible class or climb Everest, I get to the same point. I'd rather sit, on Zoom and within the Bible class. I just think they have it, but there is more. God is a real aesthetic experience. I have no idea what it means. Okay, fine. Listen, you basically get a few good bullet points from them before they go a bit pear-shaped, which is where they want to go, which is where they're going now. Last bullet point is quite good though. The best way to attain a love of God is to ask continuously, what am I living for, and what do I want out of life? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Reasonably good advice. So there you go. Way 31 of the 48 Ways of Wisdom. Join me tomorrow for Way 32, which I'm intrigued to find out what that may be. And have yourselves a freaking awesome day.